What up guys, this is Kong and today I'm back again for another anime review of Darling in the Franxx episode 7, I believe, whatever. I watched a lot of anime so I forget whatever episode, but I will leave in the titles and in the description. So anyway, let's talk about it. So it is also the continuation of the group, and they are, still by themselves, and they're not sure if Papa is gonna come and rescue them or come and help them, or the supervisor Nana and Hachi, I finally got their name. I guess you can say the superior didn't show up, or the doctor. So they were like, okay, maybe this is the end. This is the end of us, because they're gonna run out of food. The water is not gonna be. They're gonna run out of clean waters and that sort of thing. Essential thing to live. So what happened in this movie is really, really critical, really, really important. It tackled the point of what it is to be human. I'm surprised about this series. How subtle the message is. Really, what I'm saying is that, okay, so there is a scene. There's multiple scenes in this episode. The first scene is where Mitsuru and Kuruko, I believe. So they're in this garden. I guess you can say this is the greenhouse, and they're talking. They're talking, and then she advances on him, and she was telling him, how women and about boys and girls, we have different bodies. Men's have their body are a lot stronger than the females. That which in most cases you can argue is true, but I differ, because women can bear a child and the man can't, and but you get. I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying physically, the men's are stronger. Physically, we're just stronger in that point of view. But so she advances and she actually unzipped his shirt, and I'm like, damn, holy shit, she's making advances on him, which it was really not her, because she's really a soft-spoken girl. She's kind, she's gentle, she's sweet. I did not expect her to move and to be subtle about her advancement, her move to, to have intercourse, to have sex. So I was really surprised of her character, and so that was really interesting. And then, I also find interesting that all this time she had this one book about procreation, about life, about childbearing, about human being, how humans are born, how humans are raised, how baby becomes human. And I was like, why didn't I not pick it up earlier, in the early episodes? But this was the book that she was holding on to, and I think that all the team members didn't notice that she was hanging on to that. And I guess we are ignorant. I guess that tells us that we are ignorant sometimes to pay attention to the little things that people are hiding or don't want you to see. Now, I thought that was really, really interesting that she held on to this book. So that was interesting, and she was reading it. And it was strange because in the library you didn't see any of that. You only see, tactic books and stuff, that sort of thing. So, and then one of the other squad had also, they found the book, and they came and confronted the gang about, procreation, having bearing a child, having kids. And then Kuroko, I believe that's her name, and she confesses why she's doing it. She say, hey, we need to, leave something behind. We gotta leave our a piece of ourselves behind. We gotta for the future and that sort of thing. And it really, really, really hit the core of what it is to be human, because when and it really is what it really saying is that if we don't have kids or child, that there won't be any human behind, because for our existence to be here, to give us a real purpose, to continue the existence of humanity. So that's why, that's what they get the purpose, and that's how she was seeing that. She was like, okay, we have to have kids to continue to continue our lineage or our humanity, because she was saying like, okay, if this is the end of us, we need to have kids, we need to procreate, have this kid to carry our name, to be here after we die, So that was her. You get to see from there her point of view. I thought that was really, really interesting. I was like, oh wow, she's actually, she's sweet, she's humble, but she's also smart and logical. That's really a woman's like, because she's thinking logically, like, okay, we're gonna die, we might as well have kids now. We can do it. And she also say, hey, we have organs, we have feeling and emotions, therefore we should be able to have kids, have children. And then also, in the same time, we also learned that 02 cannot have kids. It was not explained to us explicitly, but she said that she can't have kids, and she envied them. So to me, that tells me that 02 had thought about having kids with Hiro. She thought about having kids, because if she did not say that, she wouldn't have thought about it, of having kids. And I think there is the maternal feeling for every woman when she reaches at that certain point in her life, when she's ready to have kids. She'll know. Just me, I don't know. I'm not a woman, so please don't shoot me or hate on me. But I just I believe that there is a point where that a woman will know instinctively that she's ready to have kids. Just as you instinctively know it is time to move on, instinctively know that, hey, this is not a good thing. So we all have that instinctive feeling, that is either inside our gut or our mind, in our body. So, but anyway, I thought that was interesting that 02 possibly have thought about having kids, possibly starting a family. And also, we found out what 02 probably her real name, her given name is Lota. And I was like, damn, all this time we never knew her real name. It was Lota. But she rejected that name that was given to her. And she took the name that was given to her by, or called by her darling, Hiro 02. Because she embraces that name. That was who she was, and that's who Hiro calls her by. And I thought that was, wow, that's really she embraces that name. So I thought that was really sweet. And then also I want to point another things out. Two more things I want to point out to you guys. One thing is that when after the effect of the whole, the other group coming and confronting about, Mitsuru or Kuroko about having, thought about having sex, intercourse and bearing a child. And Kuroko and then Mitsuru goes in the room and he confronted her, and they really, I guess you can say, talk it out as couples. And that's what I like about this episode. Every episode there is a message. There is some sort of, a message or something to take away from. And that these kids, in order to truly understand your partner, is to really talk about. That is the only way, is to talk about it. You cannot read their mind. They cannot read your mind. You just can't. You have to talk it out. As hard as it is, as painful as it is, you need to talk it out. And I was like, wow. And I think he even said that I want to lean on you. So I guess to me, I feel like he understood what it is to be a partner. Understand what it is to be the second pair of wings. I think he understands what it is to be what Hiro went through. So I thought that was really interesting, So I was like, okay, it's getting somewhere. Then what we actually see is that they actually are both naked. They're in the same bedroom, and they don't have any clothes. They're in the same bedroom, and I assume that they had sex. I assume. Maybe not, but we assume that they have sex for the purpose of procreation, the purpose of having a child. And we don't know for sure, but I think that is what happened. And I didn't think that this couple would go that route. This young couple would take that route. And also, if they did have intercourse, have sex to bear a child, will she be able to bear a child? Will she be able to have the kids? That is to be seen. Because I like to know, is it possible? Because this group of kids are distinctly different from the other group. So, and then also, Hiro and 02, they're also in the same bed. He is in her bedroom. That's like, to a parent, that's like red flag right there. Obviously, there's no parents or no supervisor. So, hey, you can do whatever you want. Nobody will know. But what those two did or talk about in that room was really sweet, really a bonding moment. They talk about drawing pictures, and she see him draw as the king, and she draws as the princess. So it kind of showed that they were really truly meant to be together. And also, they kiss probably once, and they stare at each other. To me, that tells me that they are truly in love with each other. When couples look into each other's eye, they truly love each other. They truly desire each other. They truly want to be together. So when you see couples like that, you know that they're truly in love and they smile. Because I have seen couples like that at the gym, at the shopping mall, at the restaurant, and other places. So I've seen that before. So I recognize that when I see in the anime. To me, that the animators and the storyteller actually understand what it is to be human. Kudos to them. And also, guys, I want to point out that Hiro is actually growing a horn, a little horn, and what 02 actually said that it's probably because he ingested her blood when he was little. That's probably the best explanation that the show can ever give it to that. That's probably the best explanation. That's the only reason he was able to work well with her in the France in the robot, because he had have taken some of her blood in as a child, and so I guess he had some of her blood in his system. So in a way, it's symbolic. She is inside of her. No, I guess my bad. That's wrong. She is inside of him. That they are one. They are one, two in one. So the yin and the yang. Perfect harmony. So if you want to go the symbolic route, I thought that was really, really sweet. And I thought then they held their head together. I guess you could say, their head touched together, and that's really symbolic, especially for couples, young couple who are deeply in love with each other. That was really sweet. What else did I want to point out? Oh, the princess, the Callosaurus princess. And so I always ask questions like, why are there so many goddamn Callosaurus in this freaking world? It was because obviously they have a queen. The Callosaurus have a queen, and two of the representatives were brave enough to go to meet the princess. And what she said was, after she killed them, she's like, damn wanna be human. So to me, it said that this princess is actually the evolution of human. Because why would she say, damn, wanna be human, when she flipped them, they weren't human? So to me, that she is probably the last, I guess, evidence of human evolution, or last evidence of humankind, and she evolved from human to what she is now. I thought that was really, really interesting. Just the phrase she said, damn, wanna be human. You just don't say that kind of thing to another person. You don't, unless there is a meaning behind it, or something behind the phrase, the saying. So that's what I'm thinking, that she probably was human at one point, or she evolved from human, one of the others. I thought that was really interesting. So yeah, this episode have a lot of human story, a lot of human element, a lot of human factors such as procreation, kissing, love, bonding, relationship issues, that sort of thing. That's why I love this series. I will keep saying it, because it really touches on what it is to be human. What it is to be human, such as our desire, our sadness, our happiness, to be loved, to be desired, to be in a relationship, to be with others, to be a part of the team. And this episode, this series, really hit on those points. It's about human, and basically, when you think about it, it really is about humanity. It really is about It's about humanity. That's what the point of this whole series. That's what I think. That's why I like this series a lot. And if you look deeper, this is what you get out of it. And that's why I really enjoy Darling in the Franxx a lot. But anyway, guys, that is the end of my anime review of Darling in the Franxx. I believe episode 6 or 7. I really enjoyed it. It have a lot of meaning in there. For me, I hope it's for you too. But again, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content on there for you guys to check out. If you like my Darling in the Franxx review, you need to check out the other because I point out different things in there for you guys to draw it out. Alright? And please, please press that bell button to help me and to help you. Alright? It's a two-way street, okay? Please. Anyway, most importantly, I want to say thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my review of Darling in the Franxx, episode 7 or 6, I believe. But most importantly, guys, thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.